Hello?
Hello, is Dr. McPherson there, please?
Yes, that's me.
Yes, Dr. McPherson, I hope you don't mind me calling you at your home address. I tried calling you at the pediatric genetics clinic, and they informed me that you're only there for a half an hour on Thursdays between 8:30 and 9.
Well, I'm really there all day on Thursdays, but I'm down in the clinic.
Oh, I see.
But anyway, now you've got me, and it's true that you can only get me there on Thursdays. So.
Okay. I really felt it was important that I speak to you, and I really, had to speak to you. I don't know if you remember me or not. I surely hope so. But I'm from Buffalo, New York, and I once spoke to you concerning my son, Iannaccone.
Yeah.
Do you remember?
Yeah, I remember.
Okay. Unfortunately, his condition seems to be worsening, and before we thought maybe it would be restricted to the face and shoulder area, but now it seems to be in his legs also. Now, do you remember I asked that, I wanted to find out as to a certain injection that I was given at ECMC by a Dr. Bernard H. Smith.
Yeah, I remember. We did obtain a lot of records, although you said that those we obtained were still incomplete, and we wrote and tried to obtain more, but were never able to do so.
Right. I also did attain a lawyer, okay, who had the court order that these records be released. And I received, a large volume of records from ECMC, but specifically concerning the admission in 1968 of March 3rd, 1968 to March 7th, 1968, there was no mention of an injection given by Bernard H. Smith. There was a reference to a glucose tolerance test, but I remember...
Yeah, we saw that in the other records too. There was reference to a glucose tolerance.
Right, but I remember you explaining to me that a glucose tolerance test is not given intramuscular in the right arm.
They do sometimes give the glucose intravenously, sometimes orally, and they take many blood samples afterwards, but those again would be taken from the vein, and you shouldn't really have confused it with an intramuscular injection.
Right, so that injection that Dr. Smith gave me cannot be considered as a part of the glucose tolerance test.
I would say not, if you're certain that it was an intramuscular.
I'm absolutely certain because I remember it very vividly. I remember Dr. Smith coming into the room and giving me the injection. In fact, I had the feeling that something was wrong at that time, now that I remember back. Dr. Smith seemed to give me that injection in a hurry. And also, what stands out in my mind is a nurse came in immediately afterwards, and when she asked me, what happened in here, and I said I got an injection by Dr. Smith. She became very upset and broke down into tears and ran out of the room, and I remember that very vividly.
Well, of course, there's a problem that the whole incident isn't mentioned. Even, it's just not mentioned in the record.
Right.
And I would think that if you had a position from the lawyer, that the hospital sent you the records that they had.
Right. What happened was...
Not at the hospital. Right?
What happened is that my attorney, once I received the records, he made an order and explaining that there were certain records that were missing. In fact, I have a letter that my mother gave me before she passed away, stating that there was a consultation between Bernard H. Smith and myself, and they wanted like $25 for this consultation. And in two affidavits that ECMC had presented to my attorney, they state that there was no consultation between Dr. Smith and so forth. And when my attorney made up an order to compel ECMC to provide the missing records, the judge refused to compel ECMC to provide the missing records. The Veterans Administration had somehow sponsored this research. Would the records be with the Veterans Administration? Possibly, or wouldn't ECMC have a record of this research being done by the Veterans Administration? If that is the case?
If it was legitimate research.
Do you know a Ruth F. Krause? She was at the Children's Hospital. Now, she came in after the injection and gave me a series of urine tests. Do you know anything about her?
No, I don't.
Also, I remember explaining to you that, Mike Cohen is now my son's physician, neurologist, and he's being, seen by him. I remember you stating to me that Mike Cohen had a brother that had some familiarity or association with some type of, research.
Well, not really. Mike Cohen's brother is a psychiatrist, and so, his research is in no way related to the type of research that you're describing, but just because he was a psychiatrist, I thought he might possibly know some of the people who were involved in what you described.
I see. What was Mike Cohen's brother's name?
Let's see, I'm trying to remember what his name is, but he was working at Children's Hospital, too, at the same time that Mike was, but of course now they've moved the Department of Psychiatry out of Children's, I think.
Uh-huh. It wasn't Sidney Cohen.
No.
But you can't remember the first name?
No, I can't remember it now.
Well, I have been told by another attorney that, it still is possible, to continue with
there are further ways you can attempt to obtain the records.
Right.
Because you would have to go through legal pathways to obtain more records, because we did try everything that doctors usually do in order to obtain records.
What do you...
Extra letters.
What do you think would be my chances of obtaining a physician, my own physician, to obtain these records?
I think they'd be no better than ours. We usually get good cooperation from the people who give records, and I think that any physician is going to experience the same problems that we did.
Well, maybe if I provide my physician with the, all the proof that I have up to date, more information that I was able to provide to you, do you think that that would be helpful? That would maybe, that may allow this physician to go a little bit further than what you were able to do?
Well, if you have more records, getting your physician to review them would be a very good idea.
Okay.
As far as obtaining more records, I think you really need to
I remember. I remember you stated that you would be willing to do that, and then I was surprised to find out that you moved, and I was very unhappy. You left Children's Hospital.
Yeah, and I think you should try to find a physician there who will help you review the records and be able to obtain them.
Did you leave Children's Hospital on your own accord?
Yes, I left because my husband found a position down here in the Washington, D.C. area.
Oh, I see. Okay. Well, thank you very much. Thank you very much for speaking to me.
Okay.
And that's what I'll do. I'll, get a physician here and provide him the records that I have and see how that goes. Or, try it again legally, with another attorney. Because I've had one attorney that said that, the attorney should not have dropped out when he did, that he should have filed for contempt and punitive damages You know, so it's one attorney against another one.
Well, it all depends because, attorneys like other people are love
Different.
doing things that they think will pay. And
Right.
one attorney may have figured there would be a lot of work and that he thought the chance of getting the records might not be very good. And another attorney might be telling you that yes, it's possible to explore these other avenues, and if you are really interested in doing so, we can try at least.
Okay. Right.
Anyway, if you want something, you've got. So if someone tells you no and you really want to do it, you just look for someone else
Right.
who might have more interest in pursuing the more difficult aspect.
Thank you very much, Dr. McPherson.
Okay.
Okay, bye.